What's up, y'all? Cattle Prod. What's up? What's up? Oh, yeah. We're just kicking ass and taking names lately. Nothing I care to share. I'm just feeling good. Feeling like I'm getting things done. I hope you're getting things done. Hope everything's going well for you guys. Cat, did you pick this one?
Yeah, man, I totally did. It's beheaded.
Beheaded? Oh, nice choice, Cat. Cat chose beheaded. Ominous blood vines. They're from Malta. I can tell already this needs to be loud. Look at that dude. That one dude's got a... Oh, maybe it's not in here. No, it's not in this picture. Anyway, there they are. The back cover, that's it. Yeah. That dude got a Hemdale shirt on. Look at that shit. Dude got he knows what's up. That dude knows what's up. He got a Hemdale shirt on. And a disavowed. Oh, and he got disavowed too. That's good. That dude knows what's up. And then I see a suffocation shirt, a unique leader shirt. Nah, I don't know what that one is. Spawn of Possession, maybe? I don't know. All those are good bands. All those are good bands. And then they got the other picture. The unique leader's back. Another Suffo. I don't know, I can't figure out some of them shirts. That guy right there, that one right there. That looks familiar. Can't place it. That's how you found out about bands back in the day. The thank you list and the band photos, they're t-shirts. I saw Beheaded live. It was cool. We've had him on the channel before. The cat wanted to hear it again. Hell yeah. So we got a big one today. Let's unpack this sumbitch. DJ YouTube to MP3. That's the dude's name. That's cute. Man, he got a big essay here. We're going to pull out some of the highlights. This emergent concept that's recently come out of online discourse called normie sadism. So that's kind of what he wants to talk about, normie sadism. And it's given a name to something I've always felt for years. Like, yeah, that name came along and you're like, that's it. Yeah, being stuck in a little rat race hamster wheels, unable to generate any value or positive sense of self. The primary means by which normies distinguish themselves is the affirmation of one's own value at the degradation of another. Yeah, making yourself appear better. Man, I was just having this conversation. I got some friends out in the real world and some people I just know. And sometimes I like to, not hold it over you, but they like to show you their successes. Like, I succeeded at this. I succeeded at this. Look at all the things I'm good at. I mean, we all do it. But sometimes people do it with, resource acquisition, like money and, shit they can buy with money. You know? And I've had some friends that, and people I've known over the years, they always do that. Oh, I got a neighbor. Oh, my God. This neighbor, he's one of those types. And he's, caught some, charges for being fucking out of his mind. So he's, really successful. Oh, look what I've done. Look what I bought. Look what I've got. You know, look what I can do. And then it's oh, we see you have some charges against you for, having a gun and being drunk and doing dumb shit with your gun while you were drunk. Okay, yeah, I like all your successes. You know what? I don't know, I'm better than you type thing. Some people get like that. Some people forget, I'm better than you. But that same person has, major skeletons in their closet. And I'm just letting y'all know that, yeah, if those people do that, just know they are the more they do that, the more they are hiding something. The more someone champions and trumpets this image, this crafted image, just know that the truth and behind the scenes is way fucked up. It's almost always the case in my experience. Sometimes it's not, and those are the real weird ones. Like, oh, this dude's got a skeleton in his closet. You find it doesn't. It's like he's the rare one. Most people doing that shit, they just as fucked up. They just want to feel better through degradation of another. So anyways, I'm not going to read the whole essay, but he's just saying the real sadism comes into play when these hierarchies avoid crumbling by making sure they're absolutely stable at the top and bottom and as muddy as possible in between. Oh yeah, get the middle, set the middle on itself. Set the middle against itself. That's why the right, left, red, blue phenomenon. That's from the fucking 14 tenets of Umberto, guy who invented fascism. His first name's Umberto. But yeah, setting the middle against itself. That idea is something that's fashion. Communism does it too. I could read some of the communist stuff. Like, you don't have to read anything about communism except what they did. Remember, everybody's looking at you like a judge or something. Is always putting that lens on you. Like, what did you intend? What actually happened? You know. And all you have to do is, like, communism is like, what are you guys on about? What have you accomplished? Oh my god, that's a lot of death. Not that fascism's any fucking better, but fascism sometimes is the only counter to communism. What happens? You're setting the middle against itself. Now you're taking the middle of the road average rank and file commie and setting it against themselves with fascism. They'll tear each other apart because half of them are like, oh, this side's bad. Oh, but wait. As soon as you got that, oh, but wait, they have all the resources. They have all the resource management and acquisition. We can't fight that. With communism, you can always ruin them by just letting them have their way. When it's 6 months, it's like less than 6 months, it's total fucking chaos. So what happens to us, DJ YouTube to MP3 and other listeners, we are the middle that's been set upon ourselves. This right, left, red, blue, stuff is, and they'll use anything. They'll use sexuality. They'll use your sexuality and your sexual preferences against people who would not normally be against you. But they got to cause rifts wherever they go. That is deliberate, my friend. The powers that be, and there are powers that be that don't give a shit how you vote. They don't give a damn which... I'm right, I'm left. They don't care. The people in charge of the people... There's those politicians we think they run the country. No, there's bankers that run the fucking country. Bankers and industrialists run this fucking country. They buy off the fucking politicians to keep the middle set against itself. Red, blue. Oh, I'm going to vote harder this time. Oh, they're gerrymandering. At this point, why are we even having elections? Like, they can't keep these things straight, man. And that goes for a lot of your other countries, too. Some of y'all's countries are fucking more open about it than ours. Ours pretends that they're free and fair. And then lies to your face when they catch you red-handed. Set the middle against itself. We're the middle that's been set against ourselves. We need to find what's common and not what's different. Fuck that red-blue, fuck that dichotomy. And we need to think in bigger terms. If you're going to defeat the powers that be, I mean, there's only one way to do it, is to concentrate fire upon them. And ignore the chaff and the cattle and point at the real enemy. And start finding your allies as you go. Don't try to make friends and then decide your philosophy later with the consensus of your friends. No. That's bad for your friends. That's bad for your philosophy. You need to have the philosophy. You need to have the plan of action, and then see who will adapt to it. And you know what? Sometimes you just have to abandon ideas because sometimes they're so shitty that you just can't get more than 5 people to join you on. One of my bad ideas that I'd really like to see is I'd like to see professional sports with athletes where they're mandated to do performance-enhancing drugs. I want to see my athletes on all the fucking drugs they can fucking put in their bodies. I want to see them stuffed to the... I want to see, like, freaks of fucking nature with short lifespans going at each other. I don't want to watch football until you told me, like, their armor is now armor, their pads are now armor. and they're on performance-enhancing drugs, and they don't give a shit if they die. In fact, it's like a badge of honor to die doing this sport. I want to see that football. I want to see like soccer, but you give them hand-to-hand weapons and shields. They still got to kick the ball, but they got shields and hand-to-hand weapons. Let's see how long they focus on that ball then. You feel me? So yeah, that idea never picks up steam. So I always kind of have to put it in the back. And I'm like, can we talk about the banks again? That never gets the steam you need it to. It's like outcast revolt against normie society. Okay, that gets people listening. And you have to start working in the other ideas. And you'd be surprised, you find friends in the strangest places. What do they say?
Politics makes for strange bedfellows.
And everything is politics. If you got more than 5 people in a room, you got politics. Well, I don't play politics. You got more than 5 people in a room, welcome to politics. You got 10 to 15, you got political parties forming. You got 10 people in a group, you got a political party forming. Or 2 rival ones. That's life. It's just the way it is. You just got to understand it. Politics, I don't want to follow that. You got to understand that's how human beings work. And humans can be your best friend, and they can be your worst enemy. I'm hoping for that middle. Don't work against me. You ain't got to work for me, don't work against me. Cheers! What's up with that idea? Who likes that mentality? You don't have to work with me, just don't work against me. The slogan. We should get that printed up, Kat. Then we should start it. No, we are not turning this into a 501c3. You heard him, IRS. So DJ YouTube MP3, I remembered that, it's not on the screen anymore, commented, continued that comment. Let's see what else we got here. Scapegoat, talking about, drop the word scapegoat in here. Yep, see, you know, DJ, you know. You know more than you know. Nobody wants to kill the scapegoat. No, you gotta have a scapegoat, can't want to whack. Nobody kills the scapegoat because then someone has to be the new scapegoat, DJ says. No one wants that, which will cause a collapse. Yeah, what if the scapegoat refuses to be the scapegoat? How about that shit? What if we, the scapegoats, decide we're not playing your fucking game anymore? I'm gonna go off over here and be a scapegoat with hookers and fucking blackjack. It's a terrible joke. I said it. But no, what if we just stop refusing to play their games? Do you realize if like 35-40% of you, if you've just dropped your health insurance, you just dropped it. Like, I'm not paying for that anymore. I don't even want it. Even if it's given to you, just opt out of it. If 35 to 40% of y'all did that, so like a third or more, you do realize like insurance companies would start going, they'd start having layoffs. They'd start having layoffs real fucking fast. If half you did it, half to 60% did it, insurance companies would disappear overnight. Do you realize if you just stop paying certain bills, that entity is gone? And it only takes 35 to make a mark. 50 or more, you kill them. You literally shut them down. Just so you know, you are more powerful, but you have to be united. But you don't have to be united enough. You just have to be, you have to be united enough. Just enough. And more. And every moment after that, that's how you win. Everything sucks when there's less than 20% of 20% of people on board or something. That thing's never going anywhere. You know, so that's what you have to do is create a situation that's cohesive to those other ideas that aren't as popular. The less popular ideas, you have to get like a bigger idea. Then you start working those in there. And that's how you do, what do you call that when you take over a country but you don't take them over military? Ideological subversion. Ideological subversion. It's been done to you. It's been done to every single one of us. We are literally the result of ideological subversion. Don't believe me? Really? How can you not at this point? Red, blue, commie, fascist, like we're still arguing the same arguments for over 100 years, and the only thing we have at the result is those two arguments and millions of dead people. And what do we got? Big Pharma poisoning you. And your food industry's poisoning you too. In America, it's just so blatant over here. It is so disgustingly blatant over here how healthcare and food people are just poisoning the shit out of us. Need to start eating veggies and whole grain oats, y'all, and some rice. That's the best thing I can do. And make sure you get some clean meat. But anyways, yeah, nobody wants to be the scapegoat. But you always got somebody who wants to be a leader. You always got somebody who wants to be a fucking leader. That's the thing. Anybody saying they want to lead should be barred from doing it. Man, DJ, man, you know what's up, dude. You actually give yourself you do give yourself a lot of credit. Give yourself a pat on the back. If you want to understand normie sadism, study high school. I was just talking about that the other day too, with somebody, sister-in-law or some shit. But yeah, hey, this guy knows what's up. Oh, as an aside, an awesome Infester CD. Oh shit, you commented on the big video. He's probably not even watching now. Man, that big video with like 80,000 views last time I saw. Holy fucking shit, dude. I don't know what to do with this newfound success. I can't let it go to my head. Don't worry, nothing stays in my head for too fucking long. I've got like, what do you call that? I don't remember, but when you get locked into certain ideas and everything else just falls away. But even that, I have a short attention span with that. It's not a short attention span, though. Anyways, beheaded. Alright, stay on track, Stoner. You got a couple more comments to read. At least one more. Thank you, Cat. Damn weed and tea kicking in. Yeah. Mitzvot! Oh my goodness, Mitzvot. Mitzvot is talking about Gobekli Tepe. He says, I'm not a violent person. I have the capacity for it, though. I don't want to go overseas and die in foreign lands to increase the shareholders' profit at home. Yeah, I don't want to die for some banker. I don't want to die for this military-industrial complex. I've known too many human beings that's happened to, and you don't want to be those people. Like that shit sucks. No war for metal. No way. I was talking over there, man. If we just stopped playing their games, we just decided to stand and just say, you know what, fuck all y'all. We're not doing any of your bullshit anymore. Come and get me. Well, if you enough of you, they can't. It's too overt, and they don't know what to do with you. And the resources are pushed to the limit. So keep pushing, y'all. We're winning. We are truly winning this. What do I mean by we? We. Us. The people. Mitzvah continues. There are far better things to do that light a building, a family on. Oh, that you can't. I'm sorry, I can't read. But he's talking about owning a building on family land that you can hand down to your kids as generational wealth. It's like, yeah, that's been stripped from you. That has been stripped. I've watched that taken right out of your fucking hands. And some of y'all don't even know what it's like to have that. And I know a lot of people, they don't know what it's like to have generational land. And, yeah, it's been stripped from you. Yeah, because it's wealth, it's power. It's saying, fuck you, it's a voice. It's a voice. That land and what that land and you can produce is a voice. They don't want you having a voice. They let you vote. Voting's a fucking joke. The real voice is having generational land, structures, businesses, ideas, and it's yours. It's yours and your family. You can hand it down to your family. So you got kids, grandkids, hell, cousins, nieces. You can just keep that shit going. Painting of you over the fucking fireplace. All that shit's been taken from you. There are people who don't even know about it. Yeah, and it builds community. My wife fucking tells me this shit all the time. You guys need community. Not saying you guys, but some of these kids with just bad attitudes, they have no community. They need a community. And she says, and now there's enough of them as adults, man, and they're just transient. They don't like everything. They're all Karens. That's why you get your Karens. They got wealth, but it's just monetary. They don't have community. So it's not just the generational wealth is so much more than money. You know, it is a voice. It is land. It is products that you can share with the fucking people of your community to bring them up too. That's what a lot of us don't have, man. Mitzvah saying it, moral duty to God. Amen, brother. Amen. Hey, remember y'all in the comments who don't follow Abrahamic religions, you're still our friends. We still love you. Remember, you don't have to stand with me. Just don't stand against me. I want to be friends here, you know. And I don't think just because we follow that Abrahamic God that you're not a fan of. Wow, it doesn't mean we can't be friends. Doesn't mean we can't fucking listen to Beheaded. Shit, I like Deicide. Fucking listen to that. We can all be friends. But it should let you guys, non-Abrahamic people, where we're coming from. We are trying, like Mitzvah, it seems like he is, we're trying to have this for the betterment of humanity, mankind, and especially our communities and our families around us. Like, who wants to stand against that? Who wants to stand against that idea? Especially when you're included. When you guys, our friends, are included in that. You are our community. This is a metal community. You're just not the community of people I have around me in my neighborhood here. My little community here, no, but you're this community, and this one. And there's so few of us, we have to stay together. Remember, apes strong together. It's at 21 minutes. Anyways, it's going to talk about Göbekli Tepe again. It's like, yeah, because they're planting the trees and shit, and they're destroying that, and you don't like that. Right on. Dude, apparently they're getting some of the trees taken down. Like, they're cutting them fucking down and getting those roots up. Like, they're not letting them take root, like, to hopefully save that site. There's a dude talking about that. Shit, I wish I could remember his name. It's on YouTube. Bright Insight on YouTube. He's also got a Twitter under Jimmy Corsetti. Corsetti's his last name. It's like an Italian name. But Jimmy keeps up with that shit at Bright Insight. And yeah, make sure you go check him out. If you're into this kind of talk, Göbekli Tepe and all that stuff. He's doing his work on that one, trying to save that fucking site. If you don't know anything about it, go learn about it, because it's really fucking exciting. It's human history. Whoa, it's archaeology and ancient human history. We're finding out it's more sophisticated than we thought, and on many different levels. It's awesome. I'm Cattle Pride, Appalachian Warlord. See y'all next time.